Good evening. That I can't hear you or you're not speaking? Good evening. It is so good to see you all this evening, and it is even better to be here. So first let me thank County Executive Olszewski for his kind words and his amazing remarks, for being with us this evening, and for being our leader. I also want to thank Governor Wes Moore for his constant, persistent, amazing leadership, not just on a local level, but on a statewide level. I just don't know where we would be without his leadership during these days. So let's give both of them a round of applause. We do appreciate the kind words. So good evening and welcome to so many influential leaders from across the business community for being here this evening for the Greater Baltimore Committee's 2024 annual meeting. It's so meaningful, so appropriate that we gather this evening at Tradepoint Atlantic here in this historic Sparrows Point. This operation helps serve a critical supply hub in the hours and days following the Key Bridge disaster. And we're only steps from here, structural pieces of the Key Bridge have been stored and processed. This evening, we acknowledge and welcome the importance of our partners here in supporting and growing our economy in the coming years. Tonight's program will help articulate the focus of the Greater Baltimore Committee over the next decade, including the outreach, the leadership, and the investments that will be needed from our business partners and government leaders to grow our economy to new success. Without question, BWI Marshall Airport is one of those key transportation and economic development assets that will help ensure a dynamic, growing economy over the next 10 years. We thank the GBC for recognizing the pivotal role that the airport plays in our community and our economy. BWI Marshall serves a vital gateway for domestic and global travel across the Baltimore region. The airport not only facilitates the seamless movement of people and goods, it also drives economic growth, attracts business investments, and supports thousands of jobs in the region. The BWI Marshall Airport will be one of the critical components of the long-term success for this city and the region. As I highlight our role as an economic generator, I want to thank the Greater Baltimore Committee for working with us to establish the GBC Air Service Advisory Committee. As a critical asset for Baltimore and for the region, BWI Marshall is pleased to partner with the GBC and Mark Anthony and to leverage key business stakeholders to help drive future airline route expansion. As we explore new routes, new possible airline partnerships, and future airport improvements, we look forward to working with the GBC and the new Airline Service Advisory Committee. We know this new collaboration will help drive additional economic opportunities for Baltimore and for this region. So thank you again, Mark Anthony Thomas and the entire GBC family for your partnership. We look forward to our collaboration with the GBC and working with all of our partners and stakeholders here. A successful, growing BWI Marshall Airport is a key to sustaining Baltimore's prosperity and enhancing its connectivity on the world stage. So thank you again, Greater Baltimore Committee, for your partnership and all of our partners here this evening. And now I am honored to introduce a leader that needs no introduction. Dr. Mohan Santha is the president and CEO of the University of Maryland Medical System, an academic health system that employs nearly 30,000 people at more than 150 locations across the state of Maryland, including an academic medical center and a network of community and specialty hospitals that provide high-quality, compassionate health care. In fact, UMS is the largest provider of health care in the state of Maryland. Mohan is a remarkable leader who has devoted his entire career to caring for others. He is one of the strongest proponents of the idea of great healthcare systems like UMS have the power to change the lives of individuals, the health of communities, and the future of the world. He is also the chair of the Greater Baltimore Committee and an unabashed advocate for Baltimore and for Maryland. He is an enthusiastic and tireless proponent for what he has called Baltimore's second renaissance, encouraging people like you and me to leverage the talents, assets, and resources that will allow our city and region to live up to its full potential. So please join me in granting Mahan a very warm welcome to the podium.